Neet 2025 question paper solution. Biology.
The complex 2 of mitochondrial electron transport chain is also known as cytochrome BC1. Wrong. Succinate dehydrogenase. This is right. Cytochrome C oxidase. Wrong. NADH dehydrogenase. Wrong. কমপ্লেক্স টু হচ্ছে সাকসিনেট ডিহাইড্রোজেনেস নামে পরিচিত, আর সাইটোক্রোম BC1 যেটা সেটার ক্ষেত্রে সাইটোক্রোম BC1 হচ্ছে আমরা হচ্ছে কমপ্লেক্স 4 এর ক্ষেত্রে ইউজ করি, আর NADH ডিহাইড্রোজেনেস কমপ্লেক্স 2 এর ক্ষেত্রে, আর সাইটোক্রোম BC1 যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে কমপ্লেক্স 3 এর ক্ষেত্রে। পলিমারের চেন রিয়াকশন PCR amplifies DNA following the equation 2 to the power n is right. N square not 2n plus 1 not 2n square not. So right answer is 2 to the power n. Next, what are the potential drawbacks in adoptions of the IVF method? A. High fertility risks to mother, expensive instruments and reasons, husband wife necessary for being donors, less adoptions of organs not available in India, possibility that the early embryonic does not survive. B is right, expensive instrument and reasons. D is right, less adoptions and offerings. Then F, possibility that the early embryo does not survive. So right answer B, D, F only. 2 is wrong, 3 wrong, 4 wrong. Next, what is the name of the blood vessels that carries deoxygenated blood from the body to the heart in frog? Aorta wrong, pulmonary artery wrong, pulmonary vein wrong, vena cava is right answer. Which one of the following statements refers to reductionist biology? Physiochemical approach to study and understand living organisms. This is right. Physiological approach to study and understand living organism wrong. Chemical approach to study and understand living organisms wrong. Behavioral approach to study and understand living organism wrong. So right answer is 1 number option. Next, given below are two statements. Statement 1, in the RNA world, RNA is considered the first genetic material evolved too early carry out essential life process. RNA acts as a genetic material and also as a catalyst for some important biochemical reaction in living systems. Being reactive, RNA is unstable. Statement 2, DNA evolved from RNA and is a more stable genetic material. Its double helical strands, being complementary, resist changes by evolving repairing mechanism. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. This is the right answer. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect, wrong. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect, wrong. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. This is wrong. So right answer is both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Epiphytes that are growing on a mango branch is an example of which of the following? Commensalism. This is right. Mutualism wrong, petition wrong, commensalism wrong. From the statement given below, choose the correct option. A. The eukaryotic ribosomes are 80S and prokaryotic ribosomes are 70S. B. Each ribosome has 2 subunits. The 2 subunits of 80 ribosomes are 60S and 40S, while that of 70S and 50S and 30S. Next, D. The 2 subunits of 80S ribosomes are 60S and 20S and that of 70S are 50S and 20S. E. The 2 subunits of 80S are 60S and 30S and that of 70S are 50S and 30S. A, B, C is true. So 1 number option is right. 2, A, B, D are true, wrong. B, A, B, E are true, wrong. B, D, E are true, wrong. Which one of the following is an example of ex situ conservation? National park, wrong. Wildlife sanctuary, wrong. Zoos and botanical garden, this is right. Protected areas, wrong. So right answer is zoos and botanical garden, 3 number option. Given below are 2 statements. Statement 1, the primary source of energy in an ecosystem is solar energy. Statement 2, the rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis in an ecosystem is called net primary productivity, NPP. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. This is wrong. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. Wrong. Statement 1 correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. This is right. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. This is wrong. So right answer is statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Match list 1 and list 2. Emphysema, this is damaged alveolar walls and decreased respiratory source. Enzyma pectoris, a acute chest pain when not enough oxygen is reducing to the heart muscles. Glomerulonephrons, this is inflammations of glomerule of kidney. At tetany, rapid spasms is muscles due to low calcium to plus in body fluid. So right answer is 4 number option, A2, B3, C4, D1. 1, 2, 3 is wrong. So right is 4. Given below are two statements. One is labeled assertion. Both wind and water pollinated flower are not very colorful and do not produce nectar. Reason: the flowers produced enormous amount of pollen grain in wind and water pollinated flower. Both A and R assertion and reason are true, but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. So right answer is 2. 1 is wrong, 3 wrong, 4 wrong. So right is 2. Which of the following is an example of non-distillated alcoholic beverage produced by yeast? Whiskey wrong, brandy wrong, beer right, rum wrong. So right is beer. Given below are two statement. In a floral formula, plus stands for zygomorphic nature of the flower and G word stands for inferior ovary. Statement 2, in a floral formula, plus stands for actinomorphic nature of the flower and G word stands for superior ovary. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Wrong. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. This is wrong. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Wrong. Statement 1 incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. This is right. Streptokinase produced by bacterium Streptococcus is used for curd production. Wrong. Ethanol production. Wrong. Liver disease treatment. Wrong. Removing clots from blood vessels. This is right. Which chromosomes in the human genome has the highest chromosome of genes? Chromosomes X, wrong. Chromosome Y, wrong. Chromosome 1, this is right. Chromosome 10, wrong. Which of the following statements is correct about location of the male frog copulatory pad? First and second digit of forelimb, wrong. First digit of hind limb, wrong. Second digit of forelimb, wrong. So right answer is first digit of the fourth limb. Which one of the following phytohormones promotes nutrient mobilizations which helps in the delay of leaf synthesis in plants? Ethylene, wrong. Abscisic acid, wrong. Gibberellin, wrong. So right is cytokinin. While trying to find out the characteristics of a newly found animal, a researcher did the histology of adult animal and observed a cavity with presence of mesodermal tissue towards the body wall, but no mesodermal tissue was observed towards the alimentary canal. What could be the possible coelom of that animal? Acoelomate, wrong. Pseudocoelomate, right. Pseudocoelomate, wrong. Sponocoelomate, wrong. Match list 1 with list 2. Head is genetic material. Middle piece energy. Acrosome enzymes. Are tail which is sperm mortality. So right answer is 1. A4, B3, C1, D2. 2, 3, 4 is wrong. Given below are the stages in the life cycle of pteridophytes. Arrange the following stages in the correct sequence. prothallus stage A, B, meiosis in spore mother cells, C, fertilization, D, formation of agrogonium and antheridia in gametophytes, E, transfer of antherozoids to the echinogonia in presence of water. Choose the correct answer from the option given below. So first is B. Meiosis is spore mother cells, then prothallus stages, then formation of archegonium and antheridia in gametophytes, then transfer of antherozoids to the archegonium in presence of water, then fertilization. So right answer is 1, B, A, D, E, C. 2, 3, 4 is wrong. Cardiac activities of the heart are regulated by nodal tissue, B, a special neural center in the medulla oblongata, C, adrenal medullary hormones, D, adrenal cortical hormones. Choose the correct answer from the option given below. Nodal tissue, A, B, a special renal center in the medulla oblongata, and C, adrenal medullary hormones. So A, B and C is correct. 2, 3, 4 is wrong. Which of the following organisms cannot fix nitrogens? Azobacterium, Acylatoria, Anabena, Volvox, Nostox. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. D, only D, অর্থাৎ Volvox. 2 number is right. A1, 3, 4 is wrong. Given below are two statements. Statement 1, transfer RNA and ribosomal RNA do not interact with mRNA. Statement 2, RNA interference RNAi takes place in all eukaryotic organisms as a method of cellular defense. In the light of the above statement, choose the most appropriate answer from the option given below. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. This is wrong. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. Wrong. Statement 1 correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Wrong. Statement 1 incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. This is right. Next, in the above representation, plasmid and alien piece of DNA is inserted at E. coli sites. Which of the following stranges will be chosen the select the recombination clonings? Using ampicillin and tetracycline containing medium plates, wrong. Blue color colonies will be selected, wrong. White color colonies will be selected, right. Blue color colonies ground on ampicillin plates can be selected, wrong. Which of the following genetically engineered organisms was used by Eli Lilly to prepare human insulin? Bacterium. This is right. Yeast, virus, fake is wrong. Name the class of enzymes that usually catalyze the following reaction: S minus G plus S hash arrow S plus S hash minus G, where G a group other than hydrogen is a substance is has another substrate. Hydrolose wrong, ligase wrong, transferase right, ligase wrong. Find the statement that is not correct with regard to the structures of monocot stem. Hypodermis is parenchymus. This is right. Vascular bundle are secreted, false, wrong. Vascular bundles are conjoined and closed, wrong. Phylum parenchyma is absent, wrong. So right is 1. Hypodermis is parenchymatous. The correct sequence of events in the life cycle of bryophytes is fusion in enterozoites with egg, attachment of gametophyte to substrate, reductions, division of produce haploid spores, formation of sporophytes, release of enterozoites into water. So first is attachments of gametophyte to substrate, then release of enterozoites into water, then fusion and enterozoites with egg, then formation of sporophytes, then reduction division of produce haploid spores. So right answer is 3, B, E, A, D, C is right. 1, 2, 4 is wrong. Which are correct? A, computed tomography and magnetic resonance imaging detects cancers of internal organs. B. Chematography drugs are used to kill non-cancerous cells. C. Alpha interferon activated the cancer pattern patient's immune systems and helps in destroying the tumor. D. Chemotherapeutic drugs are biological response modifiers. E. In the case of leukemia, blood cell counts are decreased. So right is A and C. 4 number is right. 1, 2, 3 is wrong. Match list 1 with list 2. List 1 centromere. Centromere cell division. Cilium cell movement. Christie mitochondria cell membrane. Phospholipid bilayer. So right is A2, B3, C1, D4. So 4 is right. 1, 2, 3 is wrong. Match list 1 with list 2. Chlorophyll 1. Chlorophyll 1 blue green. Chlorophyll B. Chlorophyll B yellow green. Xanthophyll yellow. Carotenoids yellow to yellow orange. So right is 2. A3, B1, C2, D4. So 1, 3, 4 is wrong. Find the correct statement. A. In human pregnancy, the major organ systems are formed at the end of 12 weeks. B. In human pregnancy, the major organ systems are formed at the end of 8 weeks. In human pregnancy, heart is formed after 1 month of gestation. In human pregnancy, the limb of digits develop by the end of 2nd month. In human pregnancy, the appearance of hair is usually observed in a 5th month. So right is A, C, D and E only. So 4 number is right. In the seeds of chrysalis, the outer covering of endosperm separates the embryo by a protein rich layer called allural layer. So 4 is right. 1, 2, 3 is wrong. Which of the following diagram is correct with regard to proximal P and distal D tubules of nephron? 2 number is right. 1, 3, 4 is wrong. 2 is right. Identify the part of a bioreactor which is used as a foam breaker from the given figure. C is the foam breaker. So 4 is right. 1, 2, 3 is wrong. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertions and the other is labeled as reason. Assertion: a typical unfertilized angiosperm's embryo sacs a maturity of 8 nucleates and 7 celled. Reason are the egg apertures has 2 polar nuclei. A is true but R is false. So 3 number is right and 1, 2, 4 is wrong. A specialized membranous structures in a prokaryotic cells which helps in the cell wall formations, DNA replication and respirations. Mesosome is right. 2, 3, 4 is wrong. Which of the following are the post-transcriptional events in an eukaryotic cells? Removal of interferons and joining of exons, addition of methyl group at 5 end of NH RNA, addition of adenine reduce at 3' end of NH RNA. So 2, B, C, D only correct. 1, 3, 4 is wrong. So right is 2. What is the pattern of inheritance from polygenetic trait? Non-Mendelian inheritance pattern. So right is 2. 1, 3, 4 is wrong. Which one of the following enzymes contains heme as the prosthetic group? Catalyst. 4 number is right. Each of the following characteristics represents a kingdom processed by Whittaker. Arrange the following in increasing order of complexity of body organism. Multicellular heterotrophs with cell wall made of chitin. Heterotropics with tissue organ systems level of body organization. Prokaryotic with cell wall made of polysaccharides and amino acids. Eukaryotic autotrophs with tissue/organ level of body organization. Eukaryotes with cellular body organization. C, E, D, B is right. So 2 number is right. Who is known as the father of ecology in India? Ram Ramdeo Mishra. So right is 2, Ramdeo Mishra. Match list 1 with list 2. Alfred Huxley and Mehta. This is for DNA as genetic material configurations. Euchromatin loosely packed and light standard. Frederick Griffith Streptococcus pneumonia are heterochromatin densely packed and dark situated. So right is 3. Neoplastics characteristics of cells refers to a mass of proliferating cells, rapid growth of cells, inversions of and damage to the surrounding tissues, those confidence of original location. So right is A, B, C only. 2 is right. Given below are two statements. Statement 1, the DNA fragments excreted from gel electrophoresis can be used in constructions of recombination DNA. Statement 2, smaller size DNA fragments are observed near anode while large fragments are found near the walls in the agarose gel. So both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. So right is 1. Consider the following. The reductive divisions of the human female gametogenesis starts earlier than that of the male gametophytes. The gap between the first mitotic divisions and the second mitotic divisions is much shorter for males compared to females. The first polar body is associated with the formation of the primary oocytes. Luteinizing hormone LH surge leads to destinations of the endometrium and onset the menstrual bleeding. A and B are true. So right is 1. 2, 3, 4 is wrong. All living members of the class Cyclostomata are ectoparasites. So right is 4. Assertion: the primary functions of the Golgi apparatus is to package and material made by the endoplasmic reticulum and deliver it to intracellular targets and outside the cell. Reason: vesicles containing material made by the endoplasmic reticulum fuse with the sheath face of the Golgi apparatus and they are modified and released from the trans face of the Golgi apparatus. Both A and R is true, but R is not correct explanation of A. So 2 is right. Match scutellum. Scutellum, cytoledon and monocot seed. Non-albuminous seed. This is groundnut. Epiblast হচ্ছে rudimentary cytolem. Perisperm, peristance nucleus. So right is 1 number. A2, B3, C4, D1. Given below are two statements. Statement assertion: all vertebrates are chordates but all chordates are not vertebra. Reason: the member of subphylum vertebra process notochord during the embryonic period. The notochord is replaced by the cartilaginous or bony vertebral column in adults. Both A, the assertion and reason are true, but and R is the correct explanation of A. So right answer is 1. Identify the statements that is not correct. Antigen binding sites is located at C-terminal region of antibody molecules. So right answer is 3. Next, silencing of specific mRNA is possible via RNAi because of complementary DS double strand RNA. So right answer is 1. Gene R and Y follow independent assortment. If capital R, capital Y produce round yellow sheets and small y produce wrinkled green sheets, what will be the phenotypic ratio of the F2 generation? Phenotypic ratio is 9:3:3:1. So right is 3. Histones are enriched with lysine and arginine. So right answer is 1. The first menstruation is called menarche. So right answer is 2. Match list 1 with list 2. Heart is artery, arterial nephrotic factor, kidney, erythropoietin, gastrointestinal tract, secretins, adrenal cortex, aldosterone. So right answer is 4. The protein portions of an enzyme is called prosthetic group. Which of the following is the unit of productivity of ecosystem? Kilocalorie mole inverse to YR inverse. So right answer is 4. Sweet potato and potato represents a certain type of evolution. Select the correct combination of terms to explain the evolution. Analogy আর হচ্ছে conversion. So right answer is 1. With the help of given pedigree, find out the probability for the birth of a child having no disease and being a carrier has the disease mutation in one allele of the gene in F3 generation. Right answer is 1 by 4. 1 number option is right. Assertion: cells of the tapetum possess dense cytoplasm and generally have more than one nucleus. Reason: presence of more than one nucleus in the tapetum increase the efficiency of nourishing the developing microbes are mother cells. A is true but R is false. So right answer is 3. How many mitotic and mitotic divisions need to occur for the development of the mature female gametophytes from the megaspore mother cells in an angiosperm plants? 1 meiosis and 3 mitosis. 3 number is right. Which of the following is the example of a zygomorphic flower? P. P is the zygomorphic flower. So right answer is 3. After maturation in primary lymphoid organs, the lymphocytes migrate for interactions with antigens to secondary lymphoid organs, tissues like thymus, bone marrow, spleen, lymph nodes, the player practice. Right answer is spleen, lymph nodes, pairs, pitch. So right answer is 4. Statement 1. Fig fruit is a non-vegetarian fruit as the has enclosed fig webs in it. Statement 2. Fig webs and fig tree exhibit mutual relationships and fig webs completes its life cycle in the fig fruit and fig fruit gets pollinated by fig webs. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. So 2 is right answer. What is the main function of DNA spindle fibers during mitosis? To spread the chromosomes. 1 is right. Which one of the following is the characteristic features of gymnosperm? Sheets are naked. 2 number is right. Consider the following statements regarding functions of adrenal medullary hormones. B, C, D only. It is hyperglycemic hormone. It causes polycretions. It increase strains of heart contraction. So right answer is 2. Why can't insulin be given orally to diabetic patients? It will be digest in gastrointestinal GI tract. List 1, list 2 match. Pteridophytes, Salvinia. Bryophytes, Polytrichinium. Angiosperm, Salvia. Gymnosperm, Zinico. So right answer is 2. Who proposed that the genetic code for amino acid should be made up of 3 nucleotides? Gregor Gamow is right. Frederick Knott 2, 3, 4 is wrong. So right is 1. Match list 1 with list 2. The evil quadrant causes of biodiversity losses: ex situ conservation, cryopreservation, Lantana camera, alien species inversions, dodo extinction. So right answer is 2. A3, B1, C3, D4. Which of the following hormones released from the pituitary is actually synthesized in the hypothalamus? Anti-diuretic hormone ADH. 2 is right. Role of the water vascular systems in echinoderms is respiration and locomotions, excretion and locomotions, capture and transport of food, digestion and respiration, digestion and excretion. Right answer is 2. A and C only. Which of the following type of immunity in the presence at the time of birth and is a non-specific type of defense in the human body? Innate immunity. 2 is right. In bryophytes, the gamma help in which one of the following? Asexual reproduction. So right answer is 2. In frog, the renal portal systems of special venous connections that acts to link kidney and lower part of body. So right answer is 4. Given below are two statements. Statement 1, in ecosystem there is an directional flow of energy of sun from producers to consumer. Statement 2, ecosystem are expanded from second law of thermodynamics. Statement 1 correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. So right answer is 3. Which of the following statements about Rubisco is true? It catalyzes the carboxylation of RUBP. 4 is right. Which of the following enzymes are not essential for gene cloning? DNA maltase and DNA recombinase. So right answer is 1, C and D only. Read the following statements to plant growth and development. Parthenocarpy can be induced by auxin is right. B, plant growth regulates can be involved in promotion as well as inhibitions in growth. Differentiations is a prerequisite for redifferentiation. So right answer is 1, A, B, C only. Which factors is important for terminations of transcriptions? Rho factor. Right answer is 3. Frogs respire in water by skin and vocal cavity, and on land by skin. Vocal cavity is lungs. The statement is false, but water, but true for land. Right is 3. Twins are born to a family that lives next door to you. The twins are a boy and a girl. Which of the following must be true? They are fraternal twins. Right answer is 2. Which of the following microbes is not involved in preparation of household products? Household products, A অর্থাৎ Aspergillus niger and C Trichoderma falciparum. Right answer is 2. Match list 1 with list 2. Progesterone, corpus luteum, relaxation ovary, melanocytes, pairs intermedia. Melanocyte stimulating hormone, pairs intermedia. Catecholamines, adrenal medulla. So right answer is 1. The blue and white selectable markers have been developed which differentiated recombinant colonies from non-recombinant colonies on the basis of their ability to produce color in the presence of chromogenic substrate. Statement 1. The blue color colonies have DNA insert in the plasmid and they are identified as recombinant colonies. Statement 2. The colonies without blue color have DNA insert in the plasmid and are identified as recombination colonies. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Next, which one of the following equation represents the virtual player logistic growth of population? dn dt equals to rn k minus nk. So right answer is 2 number option.